Hello and welcome back to episode number 8 of the Rags to Riches save, where we try to take a lower league England team to the Premier League. And since we last stopped, we have gone on a good run. Had 3 draws and 3 wins, I believe. Got back at Braintree Town with a 6-0 win. Went on to tie versus Stockport, and then tie in the FA Cup third round qualifying, and then in the replay we won 3-0, and then against Bath it was a 1-1 tie, and then a 2-2 tie against St. Albans. Have a look at the finances, and we're still doing okay. I looked at the projections earlier, and it's not looking too good. But we'll see how that pans out. As far as injuries go, Derbyshire and Leitrim are still out, but they should be back here soon. And Davies picked up an injury in training, our goalkeeper, so he will be back soon. Not really much going on other than just going through and trying to get games. Bird has come back to his former form, I guess you could say. Had a few goals in the last couple games, a few assists. He is currently at 5 goals and 6 assists. 4 goals and 2 in the league. Got quite a bit of ways to go to get back to his form from last year, but I think he is probably at his level right now. Maybe a little bit too much for him, but we'll see. Going with a pretty standard team. I dropped who was it that I dropped down? I can't remember. I dropped one of my midfielders down to the under 18s, just because I was rotating 4 and 5 was just too much, not getting enough playing time for a couple of the guys. So to keep him happy, I just dropped one down. I think it's between Gorman and Murphy, I believe, and whoever plays better. I think I'm gonna play like 10 games with one and 10 games with the other and see which one does the best. But we're starting out on attacking. The past couple games have been kind of lackadaisical, I guess you could say, and we're gonna go back to where we were at the beginning of the season and back to where we were last season in a league below, when we're just gonna start out with attacking and then see where we get from there. Weren't getting too many long balls forward like that one there, and Youngs gets the goal, but we weren't getting the ball too forward. We were playing out of the back, instead of hitting the ball out to the wing, out to the backs, or out to the wingers. For my goalkeeper, he's hitting it to the left and right back now. So we weren't getting too many balls forward, too many opportunities. So we're just gonna go with attack, and then if it's the wrong mentality, then we'll just walk it back from there. But we're gonna start out always on attack for every game, no matter what it is. And we started out well with this one. Got the goal early. Omole with the ball, and he hits it to Patterson, over to Jones, and Jones hits a long ball forward to Coughlin, and he's got Bird in the middle if he can get it to him, and he goes it alone, and the goalkeeper makes a good stop, and we have a corner. Holmes takes a corner and it hits it to Youngs. Youngs tries the header, and New Mills hit the ball out to Jones to Youngs. Was that offside? Not offside. And we did not see where New Mills are at. They are in Northwest Counties Premier League Division. Don't really know where that's at, as far as I think it's 2 or 3 down for me. Not too sure from us. Sorry. So Youngs gets his second goal. I think it was his second goal. Beautiful assist there by Jones. Something straight off the training ground there. Goalkeeper hits it long. Patterson gets a head on it. Hits it to Bot. Bot hits it long. Omole tracking back. Patterson to Jones. Jones hits another long ball forward. Coughlin can't get on the end of it. Holmes is back on the ball. On to Coughlin. Back to Holmes. To Jones. And Jones hits another long ball forward and has Youngs in the middle. And he cannot get the ball, and it's cleared out by Bots. Had the ball right on the doorstep there and couldn't get it in. A little frustrating, but we are on 9 shots, 4 on target, 1 off the woodwork, and 3 clear-cut chances with 2 goals. I'll take that. 60% possession and 72% pass completed. So starting out on attacking is probably the right way to go, since they're pretty far on a lower league than us. But like I said, we're gonna start out every game like this and see where it gets us. Gorman on. He's got Coughlin over to Miller, and there's our 3rd goal. I would be pretty excited about this, but where New Mills are at, can't take too much away from this game. At least it'll get the boys, it'll get their spirits up and get them playing well. Because in their last 2 games, you know, it was a back and forth battle on both games. Ended up tying, which didn't hurt us too much. We're still 2nd in the league. We lost our 1st place spot, but if we can get a few goals in here and get the morale up, and that's Young's for his 3rd goal. That's his hat trick, and he's coming along nicely for Derbyshire. I think once Derbyshire comes back, he'll come back in to start, and then Bird, Youngs, and Derbyshire will battle it out for the rotating poacher / advanced forward position. Although Bird has come on strong in the past couple games, which I'm excited about. Because I remember last episode I was saying that there were two players that I didn't know why I would get them. One was a center mid, and the other one was a striker. We got that striker in just in case Bird was gonna not pan out and not develop or not play as well as he was. But he got 2 goals and 1 assist, and then another goal in another game. So he's coming on pretty strong. Pretty excited about that. And Miller gets the goal from the penalty spot, and that's his 4th goal from the season. He's one of the guys that we brought in when Connie got injured. He should be back soon, so I'm going to have another situation I got with the strikers where I'm not going to know who to start. Either Connie or Miller. Miller's definitely got the potential, but I think Connie's better now. So I'm gonna make a sub, and Gorman's coming off because he's a little tired. Gonna work in Billy Miller. And Patterson's going to come off for Kilman. So reinforce the midfield and then reinforce left back. Here we have throw in. Higgins gets it to Miller. Miller gets it to Holmes, and Holmes loses ball. Evans forward to Price, who's picked up a little bit of a knock, and he's got a free man in the middle, and he does not hit him. He decides to be selfish and go by himself. That would have been a nice square ball or cut back there in the middle. Would have been probably an easy tap-in goal, but need to work on that vision, son. And Holmes is a little tired, so we're going to bring on Jake Jones. He's also one of those two-star current ability players. He's surplus to requirements, but so far in the league, he's got a 7.5. So, you know. It goes to show you don't trust your scouts and don't trust your coaches. And they pull one back. Thomas Bott getting a nice goal there from the corner kick. But we're comfortable enough ahead right now. I'm not too worried about it. We're going to tell the boys to concentrate a little bit. Would have liked to have a clean sheet, but not working out that way. Higgins gets the ball from a nice slide tackle and tries to hit it forward, but it's intercepted. Marshall cut off by Cook. Wilkins to Evans to Marshall. Passing the ball around pretty nice here. Gets cut off. Jones picks the ball up and hits it forward to Kerr. Intercepted by Kerr. Evans. On to McNeil. To Smith. Got a nice run of possession here. Down to Musa. Musa crosses it, and McNeil gets the 2nd goal for New Mills. Starting to get a little nervous here. Probably should change up our mentality, but we're gonna keep it on attacking because That's where we started, and we're not going to change it. Mole onto Jones, to the Jordan Jones. Cut off, and looks like they might get another one back here. Man, that was fired that shot in the corner. All right, well, certainly making a nice comeback. And that is a great spot kick for Murphy. Free kick from Murphy right into the net. I think the goalkeeper got a hand on it. Didn't look like it took any deflections. No deflections, and that was a nice curling effort from Murphy. So that puts our lead back at 3, and we're going along pretty comfortably. 5 minutes of stoppage time, and the whistle should be coming here soon. And there it is, and a 6-3 victory versus New Mills. Not much to go on there since they are pretty far down in the league, but we will take it. Make all the boys happy. And we will see the next round draw. Tom Youngs picks up the player of the match with his hat trick. All right, we are back looking for the next round draw, and Youngs gets a nice pat on the back. Right, and Murphy dropped the lack of soccer concerns, so that's good. He should get plenty of games since we rotated. We're rotating 4 now, so on to the draw, and I think I'm just going to let's draw teams individually. Let's see. Actually, you know what? We're gonna draw all of them, and we pick up Blackpool. So League 1, so that's good. Hopefully, we can test ourselves with that match. Let's see. Still got Jay Spearing. And let's scout their hot prospect. And I think that's going to do it. And next we will be playing East Thurrock United. Okay, and on to the next game, but first I want to show you Leadsham, who is back from injury, and he's playing in the under-19s. He should be back for our next game. Not next game, but next game. Because I think there's a midweek under-18s game that I want to play him in, and we are going with Bird and Richards up front, with Jones on the left wing, Evans and Murphy in the middle, Thorpe on the right wing, Kilman, King, Amole, Moore, and Davies is back from injury, and he'll be up on attack, and we're going to start out on attack. And we are playing East Thurrock United. I'm going to check and see where they are in the league real quick. Oh, can't do it from there. Bye. And they are 19th, so they're down near the bottom. In a relegation battle, so this should be an easy one. And I didn't notice that Braintree was down at the bottom. We had a few tough games with them a few games ago, but came back to, I think we beat them like 5-0 or 6-0. But either way, eventually we got their number. Playing away this game, and Moore is back to collect. Pushing it upfield to Thorpe. And Thorpe hits it up to Bird, who can't get around his man, and Wilson cuts it off. And Richards is there. Perfect poacher's goal, even though he's not a poacher, but makes the most of that mistake. And we are up 1-0 in the first minute. I'm thinking about possibly doing away with my 2-team rule and going with maybe one backup at each position, doing it the normal way that it should be done. Just getting too many players that are complaining about game time. Maybe rotating some in and out of the under 19 squad so they at least get some sort of playing time, but none of them getting upset if they complain about it. Then I'll just start them the next 2 games or give them some games off the bench or whatnot. So, but it is starting to get annoying to have to pander to someone every week and treat them like little babies. But it is what it is. We're winning like we are now, and Richards shoots wide, had an open clear-cut chance, but could not make the most of it. So far, we got 53% possession and 72% pass completed, which is good. And they have 3 yellow cards so far, and we got 1, 2, looks like two players down in 63% conditioning. So good thing we're on attack. We'll tire him out a little bit, and long ball in at the goalkeeper. Gathers in, and Richards could not get on the end of that, and he lumps the ball forward to Hayes, over to Cornell, and I'm not going to pronounce that name, but Evans intercepts and hits it onto Richards, back to Evans, and Richards to Bird, and Bird hits it straight at the goalkeeper, and we have a corner. Thorpe takes the corner, puts it in the middle, Jones is out to collect, and onto Murphy, and a little bit too far. Not as many shots as I would like so far, but 5 shots and 3 on target. It's decent. We're up 1-0. We are away from home. So I'm going to come into our team talk, tell the guys they're capable of better. Try to get them in a positive mood for the next half. And kick off back to Amole, to Murphy. And the highlight ends. Going with the throw into Richards to Murphy, and a ball cut off to Bird, and he puts it in the back of the net, not offsides, and we are up 2-0. Since going with this the attacking straight off the bat, I think it's worked out nicely for us. I know we haven't played the toughest teams, but getting the shots on target, and like Wayne Gretzky said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So as long as we're getting shots in there, we will be fine. Not too worried about it. And we're gonna make a sub here, and we'll bring on take off some of the players that are a little tired. And that is our left back and Billy Murphy for... Actually, I think we're gonna go with Richards. Is he having a good game? He's having a good game. We're gonna bring on Pearson. Switch Pearson over to a target man, and then go from there. Pearson with the throw in. Peterson throw in over to Bird, and we have our 3rd goal. Nice little header. And he's coming on nicely. I'm starting to like where Bird's at right now. He didn't start off too well, but he's knocking the goals in. And we caused the injury, so that's good. Get the ball clear. Get the ball clear. Damn it. So I assume they probably went a little bit more attacking. And we're going to make our third sub. I don't think no one's playing too horrible. James King is, so we're going to bring James King off for Cook. And try to shore up the back line a little bit. And Patterson with the throw in. Patterson to Pearson to Jones, and Jones loses it. Evans pings it off one of the opponents. Richardson to Cornhill, and Murphy sticks a leg in. Doesn't get the ball. Out to the left-hand side, Moore collects. Back to Davies, and Davies hits the ball to Pearson. Pearson loses to the other Davies, S. Davies. Up to Richardson, and it's intercepted. Someone get a hold of the ball. Pearson has it, and that is an easy strike. Rounds the keeper and buries it into the back of the net. And we are up 4-1 comfortably, 76 minutes in. Since Pearson hasn't been injured, and I'm going to cross my fingers when I say this, he hasn't been injured too much this season. I think he had an injury at the beginning, but has come on well, and he's playing strong, and he gets his second goal since coming on, the super sub Pearson. And we are up 5-1. That's the stat line that I like there for shots. I think a couple games ago we had like 20 or so shots with 2 on target, and it's one of the games that we tied, but I'd rather have, like 10 and 7 like we have now. Whatever shots we have, just at least get them on target. I don't want a whole bunch. I mean, you can shoot the ball from anywhere. It's got to be on target. And that is the end of the game. Nice 5-1 victory. Tell the boys they did well. And see where we're at from here. I think I'm going to play 3 games in the league and then come back for the start of the FA Trophy, I believe. FA Trophy. I think that should be in 3 games. Or is it the FA Cup? No, it's the FA Cup against Blackpool. Or Blackpool. However you want to pronounce it. But I think we're going to come back for the Blackpool game. So we're going to play 3 games. And then come back for the Blackpool game. And I don't know why it's taken so long at the end of these games. I got a lot of the leagues turned off, but it's still taken pretty long time at the end of these games. It's just starting to get annoying, especially in between when I'm recording. I don't want to sit here for a long time not talking, but all right, let's see where we're at. And Bird gets the man of the match. Let's look at the schedule. So we're going to play 3 games, and then we're going to come back for Blackpool and Havant and Waterlooville. Let's look at the league table, where we are still in 3rd, but we do have a game in hand. So hopefully we can make up the points there and hopefully get our number 1 spot back. That is the end of the episode. Please like, please subscribe, and please comment, and we will see you on the next episode.